Okay, welcome to the Blender 2.46 tutorial on cloth, particles and wind. And also I'll show you how to do hair as well with the new particle system. Okay, as you can see, we've got the basic cube default startup project. I'll just delete the cube because we don't want one for now. Space. I'll add a UV sphere. Yes, that's correct. Okay. And I'll also add a plane, because that'll be our cloth. Actually, cloth planes that will not work for cloth, but I'll show you why in a second. Okay, so I've made it a bit bigger and lifted up a bit. I'll change the we go into the object section of this menu down here, and then go into the physics buttons section, which is this flat bit with the thing bouncing off it. Turn on cloth, and you have to put on pinning of cloth because that will let it collide with other objects and act like cloth. So I'll just put this on now we have to I'll show you what this does. Collision bake. So as you can see, it falls straight through because we haven't got this set to a collision. Now we should be able, now if we go ahead and bake, it'll, no it won't. Pinning of cloth is correct, yes. Push to an EVM stack. And collision bake. No, it's still not doing it. Why is it? Cotton is what we want. Try that. Collision bake. There we go. It's folding up like that, which is not what we want. Yeah. 60. See, it has sort of flopped around the top of it, but that's not a very realistic looking bit of cloth. So we'll do that. I'll put the cursor in the center. Add a grid which has multiple vertices, as you can see if I go into edit mode. So, as you can see, it's got several different points, which is what Blender needs to animate it as a piece of cloth. Just go lift that up a minute. Okay, turn the cloth function on, pinning of cloth, collision on, go into object mode, go to collision and bake. Now that'll fall and cover it. Okay, normal piece of cloth wood. Like that. Now as you can see, it's very faceted. You can fix that as you would fixing faceting on any other object. Just go into the edit section and then go add modifier, subsurf. Put those away. Turn the levels up to 3, and then you go Alt A. You have to go into here and press bake. It'll fall slightly slower now because it's subsurfing as well. Now as you can see, it's smoother around the edges, but it's a bit lumpy because of the faceting on the sphere, which you can fix by subsurfing a sphere as well. But I don't want to do that because it'll just take too long to show you the animation. Go into 7. Now I'm going to add a plane so we can put wind in, which will, yeah, that's better. I can turn on fields, just go to wind. There's also texture, harmonic, magnetic, vortex, wind, and spherical. I'm not sure what any of them do except for wind. So just turn wind on. I'll open the IPO curve editor because we will eventually animate this. So yes, I'll insert a keyframe. Now, as you can see, it comes up with the standard lock, rot, scale, location, rotation, and all the different options in there. We don't want that for changing the force on it. So we go into this bottom section here with the force panel, the physics panel opened up, and press I, and then you get surface damping, random damping, permeability, force strength, and force falloff. So we want force strength, and as you can see, don't want to do that. There's a keyframe on frame 1. So we'll go to frame 50, which is when it's stopped hitting the sphere, and we go turn the strength up to about 8. You can turn it up more, but then it just blows off fast and it's not that realistic. So just go insert keyframe for force strength. Now as you can see, this will gradually get higher, and we don't want that because all it'll do is, because then it'll start blowing even here when it's not finished, when it's not hit the sphere. So we want that to select all the force strength, which is what it is. So we go curve, relation mode, constant, which means it'll instantly turn the wind on at frame 50. So as you can see, move that along, it's nothing, and you've got wind here. These lines, which actually circles, represent the strength of the wind. If I turn this up, they get further away from each other. So that's not working. They will interpolation mode. Also, I turn that up. They should get further away, but it's not working for some reason. Oh well. Yeah, they will. And as you can see, it turns on there. These circles, the further they are away from each other, the faster, stronger the wind is blowing. So yeah, that's about normal. I've worked out. So if we go to 0 and press Alt A, actually no, Alt A is not going to work. Cancel that. You have to go into here and press bake. That'll fall down and hit the sphere, and then get blown away at frame 50. So up to 44, 45, 46. Okay, now the wind's going to start. So now you can see that it's the cut that's sort of heading towards over there. Hang on, actually, this is going to be cloth. It's not going to be shiny because cloth isn't shiny.